Move, duck. I want to cast there. I think a fish just took it.
I've been working so long and so hard to get the first fish through.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Fishing with Ty. So this morning I had a few hours to go out and fish, so we're gonna head back to the big bass pond back in the woods. I got about a half-mile walk back, but it's beautiful. It's like April 13th. I'm gonna try to get on a morning bite. It's 63, 64 degrees right now. Super windy, but that's the Midwest in a nutshell. It's just always windy. But I think this video is gonna be about my favorite springtime baits. I'm gonna kind of show the new people who clicked on this video to find out more about that. I'm gonna show you how to fish them, kind of where to. I hear something on the hill. Kind of what to look for whenever you're fishing a body of water. So I got 5 rods with me. Let's see if I can remember what they are. I have a crankbait. I've got spinnerbait, of course. You know, I'd rather throw a spinnerbait over a chatterbait. I know spinnerbaits are real big, and chatterbaits kind of took over the scene. And spinnerbaits kind of made a little bit of a comeback. And now I think chatterbaits are making another comeback because of like the slobber knocker and stuff like that. But I am a firm believer in the spinnerbait. I know Caden caught that big, almost 6-pounder with a chatterbait, but I don't know. I really like the spinnerbait. But anyway, jig, crankbait, spinnerbait. I got a jerkbait, and what's that other rod? Pitching and flipping stick, a soft plastic. So out of those 5, 3 of those are my favorite springtime baits. So yeah, hope you guys hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys whenever I hit the pond. So this isn't the pond that I'm walking back to, but normally because we always walk past this pond going to the other one, and all of that like gunk and top stuff is normally all over this pond, but a lot of it's clear, and you can see like, it's not even like normal moss too, it's like snot, but it's all pushed to one side because we've had high winds for the last few days. So we'll see if we can find a fish. Just gonna fish for a few minutes, and I am gonna head back to that other pond. I'm sorry about the wind noise. If the wind noise is too bad while I'm fishing, I'll just kind of turn the music up for you guys, so you guys can like vibe out and do whatever you guys do whenever you watch a video. But it's supposed to be super windy today. Might end up grabbing the jerk. There we go. Just saying, I might end up grabbing the jerkbait and one crushes the spinnerbait. Yeah. Look at that. Bad little fish. So the spinnerbait is one of my top spring baits, especially when I'm searching new water. I've never caught a fish out of here. And there you go. Throw him back. But the spinnerbait's a good locating tool. You can pick apart a lot of cover, relatively weedless, and it's a good searching bait. I think he came off that tree chasing it. Ooh, is that a... And the thing is about early spring, especially like April, and I guess the northern part of the country, because I've never really fished south. South is gonna be a whole different ball game because your fish like spawn in January, something like that. April is probably one of the best times to fish. It's a good time to locate fish. And the thing is, a lot of people want to slow down. Do not slow down. Get those searching baits. Like, start really searching for those fish. Like crankbaits, spinnerbaits, jerkbaits, rattle traps. You want to cover a lot of water because those fish every day are moving. Like one day you can find them in 10-15 feet of water. The next day they're staged up in 4. And you got to be mobile. You got to keep searching. You can slow down, but you really want to keep speed as your friend. And that's why I'm such a good springtime fisherman, because I love to fish fast and search water. Might actually grab the jerkbait and try to get a reaction bite. Search some water with that. That jerkbait dives pretty damn deep. I'm just gonna have to work it back just a little bit slower and not crank it as hard as I normally do. See how far back under that tree I can get. I knew there'd be another one in that tree. Come on. It's about the same size fish. Ooh, look at that. He's been chewed on a little bit. Get this bass tossed back. I had a feeling that there was one up in that tree. I was trying to get it as close as I could. And I maybe got it a few feet away from that tree and smoke. I'm a terrible fisherman. I don't have a scale with me, unfortunately. I need to throw it in my go bag. I need to throw a pair of pliers in my go bag. Like, I'm just a terrible fisherman. Let me grab. So the last few days, I've been really testing out this HellCreek jerkbait. And I shit you not, guys, I have caught 20 something fish in the last like 3 days off one spot that I was fishing. We'll see if this is deep enough to run this jerkbait. Ooh. I just had to fish sideswipe it. Yep, he came back for it. First cast with a jerkbait. First cast with a jerkbait. And this little feller said he hit it once, and I was just kind of popping it little by little, and boop, there he goes. Toss you back. Seems like they're all about that size though. This is about 3 fish now, and how long have I been fishing? 8 minutes. 3 fish in 8 minutes. Yeah, he came in sideswiped it, so I was just like popping it ever so slightly, just to kind of entice him. And he came back. He might have hit it a second time, and he might have came back and got on the third, or I don't know. Might just been me. But he definitely came after it 2, maybe 3 times. And if you ever feel like, if you're fishing jerkbaits and you feel a thump, get off there. Get off that plant. Get off that plant. Thank you. If you're fishing a jerkbait and you feel a thump, kind of roll into it a little bit, and then just do like short pops. If you don't immediately feel fish, do a couple short pops. And try to get them to come back at it so it looks like they wounded it. Or like they stunned it, and just kind of doing this. And most of the time they'll swing back around and smack it. I'm throwing more jerkbaits this year. I'm getting more comfortable with them. I'm trying to learn all sorts of different techniques and get comfortable with them. So yeah, that is what I have found is, if you feel a thump, just kind of jerk it 2-3 times, maybe reel it just a little bit. And they should come back after it. Should. Let's go down here. See some little pieces of isolated cover out here. We're gonna see if anything's sitting on them. Stupid geese. I thought I hit some weeds. There's a little guy. He swiped it. He missed the front hook and it came back and got him in the head. Come on. Look at that. That bait, I don't know what it is about jerk baits. I know a lot of people say they're amazing, they catch fish, and I would be 100% agreeing with that. Like, even that little fish, this bait is over half the size of that fish, or it's almost the size of that fish. I think this is a 130 size. It's nuts. Move, duck. I want to cast there. I think a fish just took it. Came off that tree and I saw him flash. There's number 5. What are you? You bass? Oh, I went right through the snot. Gross. Another one. That's a better fish. He was sitting on that tree. Look at that. That's a nice fish. What's that? Number 5. Probably next to us, or right along that grass line, or that weed line. I just gotta get to the back. Hey, another fish. Look at that. It don't matter the size of the bass, they will go after it. It's nuts. Like, why? Okay, so I'm gonna go grab my bag real quick. I'm gonna go to that backside. I'm gonna fish some of that little isolated cover. Because there's a piece over here, there's some over here, there's some in the back. I wanna fish it all. So I'll get back with you guys when I get back to that corner. That was weird. Cobra just made a really weird noise. Got to the backside and I see what that bass was sitting on. It's this tree. We'll toss this out. I don't want to spend too much time here. Just kind of want to fish these little key points with a jerk bait, and then I'm gonna go to the other lake, or the pond, I guess. Pull one more. Jeez, came out of nowhere. Base hit a topwater at that point. So I can tell there are a few bigger bass here. Seems like they're too far in between. Seems like there's a lot of these little turds. And I mean a lot of them. And a bad little fish. Okay. I was 7 out of here. So I'm gonna put a little counter saying how many fish I've caught for the day. So we're at 7. Biggest, maybe 2-ish. Say you'd be close to 2. If I was a good fisherman, had a scale, I'd be able to tell you. We're walking up on the pond now. I'm gonna fish from this side. Doesn't seem like it's too muddy. It ain't too bad. Fish taking off from shore. But we might shut off with the jerk bait to kind of figure out where these fish are. If it's too muddy, to really get a bite on the jerk bait in like 5 minutes or so, just gonna scan around with it. So I saw fish jumping over here. Couldn't tell if it was a bass or a carp, but there was something. He jumped like 2-3 times. So I got the spinnerbait and the jerkbait, 2 of my favorite springtime baits. There's a big fish. He's sitting right off that corner. Is he big? Feels big. Come on. No, he ain't big. He hit it like a big fish though. It's healthy. Super healthy fish, beautiful color on it. Toss you back. So he was sitting literally just off that point. Ooh. Try to get it at a different angle. It's like this natural spring that comes down right here. A little bit clearer on this side too. There we go. About the same size. And a bed fish. I don't know if he's fighting or feeding, but that's a little bass. There's a bunch of sand right there, so I bet you that's warming up pretty quick. I mean, it was 80-something degrees yesterday, so. Absolutely crushed it. Not a big fish. Where's a big fish? Healthy little bass. There's another one. Please be a bigger fish. That's not. Feels like a 2-pounder. Between 1 and 2. Yep. About a 1.4. 1.3, 1.4. We're gonna go to this little knoll. Chuck it in between. There's one. I lost count of how many fish I caught, by the way. I'll probably keep count on screen, but I lost count. A nice little healthy 2-pounder. I think I'm gonna be finding a lot of them today, I feel like. So move to the upwind side of the pond. There's someone around here. It might all be down in that other end. Ooh. Maybe not. Pin him that time. That seems like a much, much better fish. Stay down. Stay down. Well, that is a much, much better fish. That is a 3-ish? Nope, 2. Come on. Look at that. 2.5. I'm gonna get a I'm gonna get a picture real quick and we'll continue. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Healthy. Fat. Ugh, I love the pre-spawn. I love it so much. We're gonna be gentle, sending you back. I can tell that was a much better fish. There you go. Proud of you. That's why I like throwing spinner baits in the springtime. See, I'll let you guys in on a little secret here. This is like the award-winning color combo. I throw clear water, murky water, as you can see, a big gold blade, a little silver chaser blade, a white Strike King 3.75, and a chartreuse shed skirt. This is like my signature color combo, and I crush fish all the time. This is actually the same exact color setup and blade setup I had on that Dobbins I lost. But I don't know what it is about that gold blade. I'm a firm believer in the gold. I just had another hit. That is probably the smallest one of the day. Ow. Woohoo! So, let me pop the camera off here. Actually, hold on. Let me grab the other rod. Good way to end it on like a 7-ounce bass. My alarm just went off, which signifies. Let me pop this out there. Sorry, yes. So my alarm just went off, which signifies I gotta go back to town. Gotta get some stuff done, get some footage transferred over. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video of me using my favorite springtime lures. Wow, it is windy. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can, I apologize. Just read my lips, I guess. Anyway, as I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. These are probably my two most favorite baits to use during springtime fishing. You want to stay mobile. You really would just kind of want to search for those fish, because in springtime they move a lot. They're constantly moving in the spring, and then after the spawn they kind of settle into their pattern. Kind of when the spawn hits, you want to slow down. That's when you start throwing more creature baits, jigs, stuff like that. But I like throwing jerk baits, spinner baits, and jigs. That's my favorite springtime lures. Squirrelbill crankbaits as well. I absolutely love throwing them in the spring, but they kind of have to be specific for me. I like throwing them around laydowns if there's really like what's the word I'm looking for, prominent cover in the lake or pond. But if there's no cover, I'm going to throw jigs, jerk baits, and spinner baits. You'll get a lot of reaction bites out of these two, and then just kind of slow it down just a little bit to really pick apart structure, or to really feel what the bottom's like. That's when I'll go to the jig and kind of scout with the jig, and then I'll hammer them with these two lures. So I lost count personally today, but I'm gonna try to keep count on the video, and I want to say like 15. If I'm right, awesome. If I'm not, that sucks. Well, that I was wrong, but yeah, if you guys liked the video, hit that like button for me. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. And if you did not like it, let me know down in the comments why. I'm trying to create a better video for you. So it's just not like a mundane fishing video. I want to make the best content possible for you guys. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. I'm at 806, maybe 807 now. But I'm trying to hit 1,000. Once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna be doing a pretty decent giveaway. At 900, I will announce what it is. I I have an idea what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna leave that for a surprise. I know I kind of hinted at it in an earlier video if you watched one of my earlier videos, but yeah, once we hit 900, I'll announce it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the giveaway live on YouTube or the giveaway live on Instagram, but when 900 hits, you guys will get all the information, because that'll give me enough time to think about it. But yeah, if you made this far in the video, I truly appreciate you. I truly do. This is one of my passions. I love this. I love teaching. I love fishing. And I'm constantly learning on the water. And when I'm able to film and talk to you guys, I'm able to better myself as a fisherman. And if you guys watch my videos and you guys learn something, then my job's done. But yeah, I'm gonna get packed up. I'm gonna get back to the truck. I'm pretty sure I locked my keys in my truck because I don't remember putting them in my pocket. Or I don't have them in my pocket. And I don't know if they're in my bag. So we're gonna see if I'm stranded. So as always, guys, fish smart, fish safe, and I'll see y'all out on the water. Side note, I found my keys.